My wife found out that my mother and I have been lying to her about our baby for months. She's in her final year of medical residency, working 80-hour weeks, sometimes disappearing for 3 days straight. Our son just turned 11 months old. I went part-time so I could stay home with him, and my mom moved in to help. My wife carries so much guilt about missing his life. She cries in the car before coming home because she's terrified he won't recognize her. She keeps a photo of him in her scrubs pocket and shows it to every nurse on her floor. This was supposed to help her. The first time was an accident. She'd been gone for 36 hours straight. When she walked in that morning, my mom grabbed her arm and whispered, "Julie, come quick. I think he's about to roll over." I started to correct her to say he'd already done it twice that week, but then I saw my wife's face, the hope in her eyes. So I stayed quiet. We put him on his playmat, and my mom and I encouraged him like it was the first time. He rolled right on cue. My wife dropped to her knees and sobbed, not sad crying, pure joy. She kept saying, "I didn't miss it. I was here. I didn't miss it." She called her mom, her sister, posted it on Facebook. For the first time in months, I saw her smile without the guilt behind it. After that, we couldn't stop. Every milestone became a performance. His first crawl happened on a Tuesday afternoon while she was intubating a patient. When she came home Friday night, exhausted and barely able to stand, we positioned him at the edge of the couch. "Julie, grab your phone. I think he's going to move," my mom said. He crawled 4 feet across the living room. My wife filmed the whole thing, crying and cheering. His first word was Dada. He said it to me on a random Wednesday morning while my wife was in surgery. I immediately texted her, "He's been making sounds all day. I think he's so close to talking." When she got home that night at 11 p.m., we sat in his nursery. My mom kept saying Dada over and over. Finally, he said it. My wife woke up our entire apartment building screaming with excitement. The walking one almost broke us. He figured it out during a brutal 7-day stretch when my wife was barely home. By day 3, he was taking 5 confident steps. By day 7, he was walking across entire rooms. The night before she came home, my mom looked at me and said, "We've gone too far," but we were already in it. We put dried beans in a small bag and tucked it into his pants pocket so he'd be off balance. We practiced with him for an hour, resetting him every time he took more than 2 steps. When my wife walked in the next morning, we had him standing against the coffee table. He took 1 shaky step and fell into her arms. She held him and cried into his hair, whispering, "Mommy's so proud of you." Yesterday morning, he started saying bye-bye, clear as day, waving his little hand. My wife had today off, her first full day home in 2 weeks. We spent the entire morning trying to trigger it naturally. At the park, we finally got him to wave at the ducks and say bye. My wife recorded it, texted it to everyone she knew, posted it everywhere. She kept saying, "I'm so lucky. I'm the luckiest mom." We came home and she was using my phone to show my mom the pictures. She was swiping